Dilithium and You, an educational holovid produced by the Dilithium Information Institute, a subsidiary of the Deneva Mining Consortium, a division of Deneva Universal Enterprises Limited. Dilithium. This amazing mineral, beautiful as any jewel, harder than any other known substance, is vital to civilization as we know it today. It is no exaggeration to say that this federation in which we live could not exist if not for dilithium, the wonder mineral. Just what is it that makes dilithium so amazing? Scientists here in the laboratories of the Deneva Mining Consortium, the Federation's largest private producer of dilithium crystals for government and industry, have spent many years unlocking the secrets of this unique substance. It should be noted that were it not for the United Federation of Planets' wise and forward-looking policy on tax incentives for research expenditures, these wonders you are about to witness would not have been made possible. What you are seeing is not some alien war machine, but the chariot of progress. This is a Targa X Type 10 planetary excavator. These mighty machines, capable of swallowing whole mountains in a single gulp, unearth dilithium ore wherever it may hide. Itself powered by a dilithium-focused antimatter generator, the Targa X allows the mining of planetary resources that would have otherwise been left inaccessible.
Stand clear. Fire.
It didn't shatter. Even a phaser blast fails to disrupt the molecular structure of dilithium. It is the hardest known substance in the universe, and in fact, paradoxically exceeds all theoretical physical laws for materials. This paradox baffled scientists for decades until researchers at the Deneva Mining Consortium discovered this amazing truth, that the crystalline structure of dilithium exists in 4 dimensions.
Did you say 4?
That's right. As illustrated in this computer simulation, the internal structure of dilithium extends both into the past and the future. The Deneva Mining Consortium named and trademarked this phenomenon goniochronicity. The extreme difficulty encountered in cutting dilithium into usable shapes, requiring the implementation of high-output lasers over extended periods of time, was finally understood. Here's Dr. Wallace Thalmazine, star of the popular science show Dr. Wally's Kitchen of Wonders, with the explanation.
Scientists like me always thought it was the net absorption of energy by the crystals that made them finally give up under pressure. Since, as you probably already know, that's how most of the stuff in our ordinary lives behaves. If I hit this pane of glass with this hammer, for example, it's gonna break.
It sure did, Dr. Wally.
Right! Are you guys alright down there with the glass? Anyway, what we scientists discovered is that you don't have to just hit a dilithium crystal hard. You have to hit it hard trans-temporally. That is, you have to hit it hard last month, today, and a week from next Tuesday, so to speak. Now here's a dilithium crystal that we hit 2 days ago, and I've made a note in my appointment calendar to hit it again 2 days from now. Now, some of you are probably wondering, what if I don't hit it 2 days from now? And that's an interesting question. And what I always say to that is, I'm a scientist, not a philosopher. Now, let's hit the crystal and see what happens.
Ugh,
Wasn't that fascinating?
that's amazing, Dr. Wally.
It sure is. And it also shows why you kids watching shouldn't try this experiment at home with any dilithium it might have flying around the house. That man will recover because he got prompt medical attention, which we always have here on call at the Kitchen of Wonders. You might not be so lucky.
That's an important safety tip, Dr. Wally. Yes, dilithium, the wonder mineral, can be dangerous, but isn't a certain level of risk always present in our everyday lives? Think of thermonuclear fusion, our mighty but mischievous friend. Or the dome over the city where you live. Think of how easily it could crack and decompress your whole community. Even this ordinary wooden pencil is potentially explosive, should it touch its antimatter equivalent. But there's another risk we have yet to mention, perhaps the most important of all. Can you guess what it is?
Red alert. Repeat. Red alert. All hands to battle stations.
Yes, the Klingons. These warlike beings are always on the prowl for dilithium, to drive their war machines, power their warships, and to do many other war things. Here's Dr. Wallace Stalmazine again.
Before dilithium-enhanced warp drives and weaponry, there was no means of interstellar defense. Not that there was much interstellar conflict anyway, because with ships flying at warp 3 or 4, firing lasers that only travel at light speed, even at warp 2 you flew faster than the stuff coming at you. It really wasn't very interesting, and nobody much did it, except for the Romulans, who you have to admit try real hard in everything they do, even if we can't always figure out why, and the Klingons, for whom it was sort of a hobby anyway.
A simple hobby that threatens millions. This is the result of the Klingon Empire's ruthless hunger for dilithium, the wonder mineral. Is there an answer? Yes. The answer is in each one of us. We must all vote for the continued tax incentives promoting dilithium research and fight to preserve the dilithium depletion allowance from those who cannot see that today's innocent, unexplored frontier world is tomorrow's Klingon slave outpost. This, then, is the choice that faces each of us in free society. This is Dilithium and You.